Thunder rolled across the night sky as Willow Creek trembled under heavy rain. The wind howled through the trees, whistling like whispers from something unseen. Inside a lonely wooden house on the hill, an old woman named Mrs. Parker sat by the fireplace, clutching a blanket around her shoulders. Her cat, Luna, lay near the fire, restless, her green eyes glowing faintly in the dim light. Something was wrong with Luna tonight. She had been pacing all evening, meowing at shadows, staring at corners, her fur standing on end for no reason. Then suddenly she froze, her eyes locked on the dark hallway. Mrs. Parker followed her gaze. Nothing. Only silence. But the moment she looked away, Luna let out a cry, low, sharp, and trembling. Mrs. Parker gasped. It was time. Luna was giving birth. Quickly, she fetched an old towel and placed it near the hearth. The rain outside grew louder, lightning flashing against the window. Luna's cries grew heavier, echoing through the small house. The first kitten came out, small, wet, and gray. Then another. But when the third came, everything stopped. Luna stiffened. Her eyes went wide, and what came next made Mrs. Parker's blood run cold. It wasn't a kitten. The thing on the towel was shaking, small and warm, but it didn't look right. Its fur was short and brown. Its nose, too long. Its ears, round and floppy. Mrs. Parker whispered, "Dear Lord," as she stepped back. Then the creature let out a tiny sound, not a meow, but a faint, broken bark. The old woman screamed so loud that the neighbors came running through the storm. They found her trembling near the fire, staring at the basket. And when they looked inside, the room fell silent. No one spoke. No one breathed. There, between two kittens, lay a puppy, nursing peacefully, as if nothing was wrong. By morning, the entire town had heard the story. People gathered at her porch with cameras and disbelief. Some accused her of lying. Others whispered that it was a curse. Reporters arrived, flashing lights through the windows. But Mrs. Parker couldn't take her eyes off Luna, who sat calmly, licking her strange child with love, as if protecting it from the world's questions. The scientists came next. They took samples, ran tests, and argued through the night. When the results came, even they were afraid to speak. The puppy's DNA matched Luna's, completely. No trace of any dog. No explanation. The impossible had happened. From that day, strange things began in Willow Creek. Animals acted uneasy near Mrs. Parker's home. Dogs barked at her fence for no reason. Birds refused to land on her roof. And every night, Luna would sit by the window, staring into the dark, her glowing eyes reflecting something unseen. The puppy, whom Mrs. Parker named Miracle, grew fast. Too fast. By 2 months, he was larger than any normal pup, yet moved with feline grace. He could meow and bark at once, his voice echoing oddly, like two sounds layered together. When strangers came near, he'd stare without blinking until they backed away. Then came the night of the blood moon. The sky was red, the air heavy. Mrs. Parker awoke to strange scratching sounds under the floor. Luna and Miracle were both gone from their basket. She searched the house with trembling hands. Then she heard it. A low growl from the attic, followed by a hiss. When she climbed the stairs, she saw them, Luna and the puppy, standing side by side, facing the attic window. Their eyes glowed the same eerie gold, staring into the storm outside. The air was cold, too cold to breathe. Then both turned their heads slowly toward her. She dropped the candle. The flame went out. And for a moment, in the darkness, she heard something else. A sound not of a cat, not of a dog, but something much deeper, older, crawling through the silence of that house. By morning, Mrs. Parker's neighbors found her front door wide open. The basket was empty. Luna and the puppy were gone, vanished without a trace, Some say they still appear on foggy nights, seen walking together along the Willow Creek trail, a cat and a dog that shouldn't exist, moving as one shadow beneath the moonlight. Others whisper that what was born that night wasn't from this world at all, that nature tried to warn us. But no one listens anymore, until they hear it. The faint sound in the dark woods behind the town. A meow, followed by a bark, echoing together through the night.